I can't stop.
Yo,
I won't stop.
It's your boy,
No stopping me.
DJ Lei. Music and
No
books.
stopping me. I can't
It's the podcast.
No
It's DJ Lei, baby.
I won't stop.
One and only. Music and books. With the podcast. Yeah.
No stopping me.
This time we doing what we doing this year. For this season. Good evening, everyone. This is your boy DJ Lei, the podcaster. This is episode 7 of season 6. I really thought I was on episode 6, y'all. This is what happens when you can constantly do it over and over again. Your boy did forget. Because I was ready to come up here and say this is episode 6. But this is episode 7 of Music and Books. And tonight, we have a special guest on tonight. We're going to be talking about the topic, man versus God. Wonderful topic. This was a friend of mine's topic that he wanted to talk about. So here we are talking about it. And the special guest for tonight is Demi J. Please, y'all, give a warm round of applause for Demi J.
Good evening, everybody. My name is Demi J, and I'm glad to be here.
We're glad to have you, sir. So tonight, with this topic, man versus God, what exactly does that mean to you, man versus God?
Well, I have some things in my notes here that I'm trying to download a little bit.
Okay.
So,
Okay, let's hear it.
One introduction. The phrase "man versus God" suggests conflict, humanity's will against God's authority. Throughout history, humans have struggled with surrendering control, questioning God's existence, or even rebelling against his commands. Key question: is it possible for a man to truly fight against God? And if so, what happens when he does?
That is a very good question. What happened if we did try to fight against God? I already know the answer to that. We would not definitely win because God is powerful.
Absolutely.
No one can fight God. The devil tried it. That's why he got kicked out of heaven.
And also, I think we try to fight him ourselves with being disobedient, with thinking that we can be him, if you will.
Yes, definitely.
And finally, we try to fight him with just trying to think we have it all together.
Right.
As if we don't need him.
That is very good. So I had some few points. They were very good points, by the way, too, Demi. Thank you for that.
You're welcome.
I had a few points. What is the difference between a God and a man? God has the power to create, while humans have the power to intervene. The difference is, as it follows, in order to create, you need not. And I'm looking at this from off the internet, y'all. So this is not my own thing. I like to look stuff up and give you aggravation so you can go back and look at what I was talking about. Of course, I got to come from the Bible. Besides God being an eternal spirit and our being flesh, the greatest difference between him and us is in our hearts. And Jesus points this out in Matthew 15, verses 18 and 20. The sin begins in the heart, and it is in man's heart that needs changing. For one thing, it is pride that needs to be wrung from it. And that is very, very true. Some of us has too much pride in our heart that we believe at times we don't need God for anything. And if he doesn't need God for anything, why do we need him? Well, we need him in in every way because he is the creator. He is the beginning and the end. He is the Alpha and the Omega. So we will never be able to be God or be that God or be more than him.
Absolutely.
Pride takes a lot.
Yes, it does. And I would never want to be in that place where I don't need him.
Yes.
I need him to breathe. I need him to rely on. I need him to comfort me when I'm lonely and depressed. I need him when I feel like I'm about to lose my mind.
Yes.
I need him to encourage me day by day. So to be in a place where I don't need him is scary. Very, very scary.
Yes, very scary.
And I just never want to be in that place where I don't need him.
Yes. Also, I was looking at some things, and also man versus God is a type of conflict that arises when a character struggles against forces beyond their control, such as destiny, divine intervention, or universal laws. This conflict often explores themes to a free will versus predestination, highlighting the limitations of human agencies and faces of greater powers. When we don't understand Jeremiah 29:11, which is my favorite scripture, by the way, y'all, it became me one of them over the years because I thought I knew my path, but I don't know my path. Only God knows my path. And that path will not harm me or hurt me, but give me a brighter future because of God. But when we understand that scripture, that everything that we do in life is not our own, it is because God has already planned our destination. And once we walk into that level of comfortability with him and we fully give him and we fully understand the will of God and take the will of God seriously and start letting thy will be done and not our will be done, everything works out peacefully, very peacefully. I'm a witness to that. There's a lot of things that I have done in my lifetime. Mostly when I was younger, I thought it was because I was supposed to be doing it. And the whole entire time, it was not even what I was supposed to be doing. That's not what God had for me. I was walking in my will and not in God's will. And when you don't walk in God's will and your will, things happen in the ways that it happened. And you wonder why you're stuck in this situation or how you get in this situation because God already told you, nope, you're not supposed to be doing that. Nope, you're not supposed to go here. Nope, that's not the person you're supposed to be with. And then you end up being stuck with these people because we were not allowing ourselves with the will of God. It was the will of ourselves. And that's not what the word says.
Absolutely.
So, yes. Very, very good topic. Man versus God. I love this topic. We could go on this topic all night long talking about God. Because you know this podcast, we talk about God. It ain't just about the music and the books and everything else. I talk about God on here too. I pray. And if he gives me a word to tell somebody, I tell them. So, man versus God, we will come back to this topic. Definitely come back to this topic. I do want to ask you, Demi J, what are some of your musical interests that you have, if you have any?
Absolutely. I have three. Mm-hmm. Soul was number one. Number two, a little jazz every now and then. And of course, number three, gospel.
Can't leave out the gospel.
Yes, soul, jazz, gospel. The reason why I love soul is because I feel like soul was just a heart. So, for example, we have Miss Aretha Franklin, who every time she would sing, it's like she's singing to your heart.
Yes.
They have another singer who just, it's like,
I love her music.
Me too. It's like she get goosebumps every time she sings. Then you have. I'll go with Vandross.
Oh, definitely Luther. You cannot leave Luther out. Can't even walk around the out. Yes, the Love Doctor.
Well, I grew up in a musical home, so my mom was a anointed, beautiful musician. Played organ, drums, keyboard, bass, guitar, tambourine, just almost everything.
Praise God.
Us, and she taught us something how to listen to all genres, because a lot of parents want us to focus on just gospel. No, we need to learn all genres,
Right.
because truth be told, all genres lead back to the church house anyway.
Yeah, yes, they do.
So why not enjoy all genres? But she taught us to listen to all genres and try to make everything our own. So I'm glad that I was raised with a musical family.
Yes. Myself, I like listening to jazz music, but it's mostly the old jazz, that jazz that they don't play anymore. Like sometimes you go to a lounge, a jazz lounge, and you heard those kind of old instruments of jazz. I like stuff like that. Also
Nice.
like my smooth jazz.
Okay.
And I love R&B. I was raised in a household that played nothing but R&B and stuff like that. My younger friends call me OYN, what stands for old young nigga. So because I might be old, I might be old in age, but I don't look my age, and I don't dress my age. I dress young, because that's what I was raised around. I was raised around, people who dressed like that and looked like that. But, I love my old school music. And I'm talking about music that I don't even know nothing about because I wasn't born during that time. But it sounds good. I'm talking about 60s and 70s music. That music is still good to me because it sounded good then and it still sounds good now. I will sing every song lyric like I was born in 1970 or 1965 and 55 and don't know nothing about that era. But because I was raised around it and hear it a lot, I feel like, yeah, that's my song right. You don't know nothing about it? Yeah, I do. My mom used to play this a lot. Mom used to play this a lot. My grandmother played this a lot. So I like a lot of old music related to jazz music, like Miles Day, those kind of people. Not them older people, Grover Washington, them type of old people, singer. Today, they sound good too, but rapping, I don't know nothing about that. I don't even understand half the music that is out here today. I don't listen to them. I listen to my own versions and my own styles of it. I do rap here and there with my little music. I said, sometimes it helps to laugh. I did my own thing with the Luther Vandross song. I forgot the name of the damn song. There's nothing better than love. Like, I heard that song every single cookout. I got so tired of hearing that song, I was like, I'm not ever playing that song again. And look at me today. I done did my own version to it. And I like it.
Okay.
Music and books will never go out of style. I say this all the time to y'all, because I want y'all to know we will always have episodes. It might take me a minute to come up with some ideas. I try to get new guests on here so I don't always be by myself, so I don't always have to feel like, okay, what we're going to talk about. So I go out and I ask my friends and I ask my coworkers and I ask people, ask the public, I ask my viewers, I ask y'all who's listening, who's always tuning in, what would y'all like to talk about? So that we can talk about it on Music and Books. Because this is not just me talking to a phone screen. It's not just me talking to a video. I am talking to people out there. It's people that are listening every single day that I do these episodes. And one of these topics was Man versus God, brought to me by our guest tonight, Demi J. This will not be his first time, and this will not be his last time. He will be joining us for many more episodes to come when he has the time to do so.
Appreciate that.
And when that time comes, sometimes you might be hosting it all by yourself. It all depends on how you feel comfortable and your comfortability, because I know you wouldn't let me down and you wouldn't let Music and Books down. But we will talk about that later on in the upcoming seasons and episodes. Tonight, I want to ask, what are your favorite songs on Chapter 40? And I will play some of those for you.
Okay. Let's see. Let's roll down. Got bad memory.
Where's it at? Here we go. Yes.
I know my top one is
Black Heart.
No. Keep going.
Oh, I know what it is. Come Back Home to Me.
That's it. That's my top one.
Okay, so how about we listen to Come Back Home to Me?
Yeah.
All right, y'all. We're going to play Come Back Home to Me by your boy, DJ Lei from Chapter 40. Why can't you come back home? Like you never ever left. Please, let me wake up and see you, return home. Why can't you come back? Come back home to me. Sometimes life seems to be unfair. We never know why or understand all the reasons why things happen like the way they do. I wish that you could come back home and return to me. For each and everyone that I lost somebody. We wish that they could return home. We all know that can be impossible, and we would that we could see them again. Hold your hand on yours just one more time, like everyone that I've lost. You wanna hold that person so tight in your arms, like Winnie. You wanna hold CJ, like Jemiah. You
wanna hold Jeremiah, you wanna hold Asian Maya, like we see, you wanna hold Micah, wanna just touch one more time. Well, you better give my mom a big hug and a big kiss, Baby, to tell my best friend Ashley that I love her, See the big smile, Baby, talk about Vera with that dog, Whoop with those phone calls, Chase with those laughers, Grandma with them cooking, Wish that you could return home. Return home to me.
That was an awesome song. I do like it. It's not one of my favorites, but I will say when I was doing chapter 40, every song that you hear on chapter 40, every song was written. And I wrote this song while I was at work. I asked, could I be excused? And I went in the bathroom for about 5 minutes. Because I had this beat stuck in my head. And I wanted to write something to it, but I couldn't listen to the beat in time to listen to it. So what I did was I recorded the sound in my head that I hear, what was doom 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 doom, and I said, okay, I need to write something to this, and I ended up coming up with "Come Back Home," but the song was really called "Come Back." And then once I started writing it, it was called "Home," and I'm like, nah, I said that doesn't sound right. I'm like, okay, so let me put this together, and I ended up making it "Come Back Home" to me, because I really like the way that it came out. It talks about, people that we no longer see, that our loved ones that are gone on. We wish they could come back home to us, because as I said in the song, I wish I had a lot of people that could come back home to me, but we all know that's not going to happen. One day we will see them again, hopefully. Before we go and turn out, Mr. Demi J, is there another song that you like for music and books to play?
No, sir. That was just my favorite. Just like you said, it just puts you back to that feeling that you want the person or that loved one to come back home, but it's not possible. Like you said, we'll see them again, hopefully.
Yeah.
And also, that song's special to me because my mom's birthday was yesterday, and we miss her a lot, and she's been home with Jesus for 13 years, and I miss her every day. So that song really is very special to me. So thank you for producing that song and writing it and just making it one of my top 3 favorite songs by you.
You're very welcome. And that song came from, I'm not saying it did, but I'm going to say that song came from God, because I was in the bathroom for 5 minutes and they came looking for me. Like, where were you? You were gone for 5 minutes. I was using the bathroom. But I was actually writing a song. I wasn't using the bathroom. But they don't have to know that. And if they're listening to the podcast, they know now, because I don't work at that. I don't work at that location anymore, so there's nothing y'all can do about it now. But one of my favorite songs that I love, and oh my gosh, I wrote this song because if y'all listen to my music back from the past, where I told y'all about when I had conversations in my head and I released some conversations, Actually, the conversations was not released. It was just certain things that were said that I didn't say. And my alter ego related to this, you will hear him. He was very pissed off and still is pissed off, but he's not as pissed off because he got mostly what he wanted to say out. Y'all know JJ Breezy. You know he don't give a flying hoopty high. He says what he gonna say, how he gonna say it, when he gonna say it, what he do. And y'all know when he do what he do, how he do what he do, when he doing what he do, how he doing what he do, whenever he do what he do. So that's what he said, that's his thing. This was JJ Breezy expressing himself, and this is one of my songs because, believe it or not, I literally sat down and I wrote out everything I heard in my head. And when I did this, I wrote my songs how I saw the movie 8 Mile, how Eminem wrote out his songs. Like everything was in a corner from how, if it wasn't coming directly from DJ Lei, was in a corner. Like this corner was JJ Breezy, this corner was Jemiah, who is the other who is the other alter ego, who is like a singer, but a rapper, and also a person who tells how you feel, but do love songs, but everything was in a corner, and everything that was in the middle was like what I was trying to say to them, and like in the middle part of the section of the paper was like what we were saying to each other. And like putting this together, literally, I'm like, now how do I sing on this? Because everything is in one box, in one corner. So I'm just like, you know what? Record one part first, then record the other part. Then record this part, then record that part. And as you go along, let's fill it in. And I'm personally telling y'all how I made this song. Like that is literally how I made this song. That's why it sounds like different voices and different people and different singing. And then like I'm talking to each other, talking to them. It is an amazing song. And I'm going to play the song. And this song is what we're going to close out on. So here is, In My Mind, Release Some Conversations. It can't happen like this. JJ, it's not time yet. It's time. You can't do it. Let me out. JJ, stop it. Jemiah, no. No. Already been released. It's already came out. Oh gosh, been holding it in so long. But we getting help. JJ, don't do this. I'm doing it. No, you cannot. They gotta let him out. Let him out. This is not the way. Gotta release those conversations in my mind. Let it stay there. I think it was the last time you did this. You released the wrong word. It wasn't what you were supposed to know. Conversations in my head, I'm letting it out. Those conversations in my mind. Oh, JJ, you can't do it. They gotta find out anyway. Not like this. Gonna find out anyway. Somehow they gotta know. They gotta know the truth. JJ Breezy, let me read the book. They gotta know what's really happened, why they haven't been your way. When it's all up in your way, you don't even wanna go to bed. Go to bed. Wanna do everything that you're doing when you're doing when you do. Y'all stop it. Come on. Gotta come on, DJ. Jemiah, DJ. In my mind. Gotta be believed. I'm about to say it. Jemiah, do not do that. Y'all cannot do this. Yes, you can. It's not the right time to do that. JJ Breezy. Jemiah. I wanna come on. Not yet. I'm about to say, don't you do it. In my mind, can't do this. I'm doing it now. Let the book tell it. At the right time, I'll play. It was the right time. I can't do this.
It's in my mind.
DJ Lei, you gotta listen to me.
No,
I
you're not.
wanna come out. Not yet.
Say what you gotta say.
Don't you say it. I wanna be released.
Settle what happened.
I wanna bet. Don't you?
What you done? What really happened?
It's not time yet. JJ Breezy.
When you break me,
Close that door.
now is the time. It's time to tell the truth.
No.
Think it could have ever been my mind. She goes, you know what you did.
He knows, but let him read the book.
It's gonna come out.
No.
It's time they've been released.
It can't end like this.
Tired of being caught up in my mind.
This is why we sing every rap and we
DJ Lei.
what?
I'm telling you.
No, you're not.
I'm tired of being released.
I understand.
Conversations in my mind. Time to get them released. Time to get them released.
Don't you do it.
Tell me that I can't do this because I can't.
No, you cannot.
In my mind, they know they did conversation.
Let them read the
but
book.
It doesn't hurt. It's been 40 years.
it's still
time to let it
And I'm
out.
tired of this shit. Well, y'all, thank you for tuning in tonight to Music and Books. This is season 6, episode 7. We had the topic tonight, man versus God. We will come back and pick up this topic next episode, which will be episode 8. Our special guest tonight was Demi J. Let's give another round of applause to Mr. Demi J.
Thanks for having me.
It was a pleasure having Demi J on tonight. This will not be the first. This will not be the last. Thank you again for tuning into Music and Books. And as I always say, tell your mom, tell your pa, tell your grandmother, tell your grandfather, tell your uncle, tell your cousin, tell your brother, tell your sister, tell your niece, tell your nephew, tell the dog, tell the cat, tell your barber, tell your pastor to tune in to Music and Books. This is your boy DJ Lei, the podcaster, and Demi J. We're out.
Peace.